What's up, fellas? Today we're back with another video, and today we're watching the self-proclaimed hillbilly cheapskate, Extreme Cheapskates.
Oh my god! Oh my goodness, looks like you had a good time. You smell good. We just, alright, go find your dad.
Alright, he's just way too old for his mom to be doing that. I think, that's just kind of weird. But, I don't know, that's just me, I guess.
If I can get something for free, I'd rather do that any time than shelling out $1. My family and I are so cheap that we all share one tub of water a day. We don't have cooties. We're never that dirty. It just makes sense to use the same water. I'm Melody.
But what if your husband was what if your husband were to just fall in just horse crap, and then he's like, oh honey, I gotta go take a bath, and you take a bath, and then you have all your kids just take a bath in just horse crap, and then now your tub's ruined, everything's ruined on it, and now you all stink. So that's just not helping you.
Rose, and I'm a hillbilly cheapskate.
My wife is always working at trying to save money and shrink our budget.
To save money on water and electricity, we use cold water, and the whole family takes a bath. My husband will take a bath, then I do, then Bub, then Ronnie, and it saves us a lot of money.
Sometimes I actually do want to take my own shower here and there. Can't really do much because my parents like to save water.
Think about how much water a bathtub uses. I bet there's probably, 20, 25 gallons? 4 of us, that's 100 gallons a day. I mean, think about it. How stupid is that? I ration our shampoo and body wash. I just pour about that much in there. Oh, that's enough for a month. If we run out, everybody's out of luck, so everybody's really good about rationing.
By rationing her family's use of soap and shampoo, Melody manages to keep bottles for over 6 months. In fact, she's found a way to save on almost all of their household supplies.
I don't buy toilet paper. I use newspapers that we get free in town. Pick up 1 sheet, you don't need more than that. You crumple it up, you use it, and then you put it, when you get done, into this bag. Burn it.
They don't even. That's disgusting. And just buy toilet paper, bro. It's really not that expensive. And if you keep it in a bag, bro, no one's gonna want to go to your house, dog. It's gonna smell literally like poop, because you have poop in a bag.
But I'm not gonna do this one because I haven't used it and I don't want to waste it. I've had people say, here, let me buy you a roll of toilet paper. It's not that I can't buy a roll of toilet paper. I don't need to, we don't need it. Now, sometimes I've come in here, I've got boys in the family, they don't always replace newspapers. I've insulated this window with newspapers, keeps the light out, helps with heating and cooling, and saves me if I'm on the toilet and I need something, all I gotta do is lift this window, and there's me some more toilet paper.
We try to keep our electric bill as low as possible by making sure the lights are not being used.
We do have electricity. See, it's on. That's it. I'm not gonna waste any more. We have electricity in this house. I don't use it. I use a lantern. I'm not gonna run up no $100 electric bill. That, to me, sometimes makes me have a heart attack. There's some people in our family, like my daughter, my mother-in-law, who thinks our cheapskate ways are a little out there. You get enough water?
I hope so.
I can wash a laundry basket full of dirty clothes as fast as a electric washing machine.
But I mean, you're not getting the full. That bucket is disgusting.
Electric washing machine.
Yo. It's all rusted. They're just ruining their clothes. That water doesn't even look clean. Imagine they use it from the bathtub. That'd be so bad. If you just use it by hand, but I mean, they're probably not using soap. And it probably sucks. But, I don't know, I think maybe after this episode, they probably upped how much they spent. Because they probably got a bag from the TLC crew. So they probably made a lot more, and they were probably, I hope that they were able to shower on their own now.
We just want the smells and the dirt out.
Looks like got all the soap out of it.
Squeeze out the red one. The red one's clean.
Out again.
Why don't you give me another shirt in here? He's better than a ringer washer. He has the muscles and the strength to do it, and he always does it with a smile on his face, no matter what I ask him to do. It smells good. That's what I like about it. We've been doing this at least 3 years. It's something we enjoy doing as a family, and it gets us out doing something together. There was no reason to waste our money on the other stuff.
By doing her laundry outside, Melody saved herself $2,000 on a washing machine, and she also uses her backyard to save on the cost of another appliance.
But I mean, look at your backyard. It's just like, save $2,000, get that backyard fixed, dog. It is disgusting. Can we get a replay?
Machine, and she also uses her.
Look at that. I mean, you have buckets everywhere, like everything outside. Like, I know like some houses, like there's sometimes like, yeah, they're like a little unorganized, but this is like, look at it. They just got random buckets everywhere.
Backyard to save on the cost of another appliance.
We had a small chest freezer that went out, and instead of just throwing it away, we come up with the idea of burying it in the ground.
We got some eggs. This here is some home butchered pig. Apple pie moonshine. The great thing about this refrigerator, it doesn't cost a dime to run this. You get 100 degrees outside, and if this is in the sun, that's not good. You have to keep it in the shade. But the ground keeps it at about 55 degrees inside. The meat, well, we'll keep it in there no more than a week. The eggs, being unwashed, they will last probably a month or more.
No. I feel like if you were to leave a pork in a freezer that was like halfway under the ground, I don't think that thing's lasting a week at 55 degrees. Maybe a day. Maybe a day tops. not
I definitely see why some people see our behaviors as over the top, but I don't care about being normal.
I think my parents are a little obsessed with being cheapskates.
Starting out, we weren't quite as extreme as we are now.
After a while, it just became a challenge and say, hey, let's see how much we can save this week. And we just kind of made it a game, and it just barrel rolled from there. The most extreme thing I ever did to save on medical costs or any kind of costs like that is I removed my own teeth. If I have a cavity, I just take a little chisel and a hammer, and I sit there and chip it and chip it and chip it until I can knock it out.
But what if it gets like infected? And then now you gotta go to the doctors, and they gotta like, you gotta get charged a whole lot more because you have an infected tooth instead of just removing it.
Every once in a while, I've been known to take it and whack it really hard. You get knocked out for a minute, you come to and you finish.
Just brush your teeth.
Thanks to all of her cost-saving measures, Melody and her family get by on just $1,000 a month. But her expenses are about to double with a visit from her daughter, son-in-law, and their 3 kids.
She's going to come to visit with us for 2 weeks. I am super excited to see my new grandchild. But that's 5 more people than I'm used to. That's 5 more people using our electricity, 5 more people using our water, 5 more mouths to feed. I don't know where they're going to sleep.
I don't know what she's making, but that just looks disgusting.
It's just a huge deal. We have a 72-foot trailer, and I would say half of it is closed off. We all share a bedroom. We only utilize this one. The rest of the house we blocked off to save on heating and cooling. There's 4 of us sleeping here on this king size.
All right, if I had to sleep with my family on an entire bed, I feel like we'd all kill each other because it's got to be so hot in there. But then, yeah, I mean during the summertime, like you're just sitting in a trailer and it's just hot. Like it'd be so hot. Like I don't know how they sleep like
Size
that.
bed. Wintertime it saves a lot on heating bills because we have the body heat, but we don't mind cuddling. We're just that kind of family, so we can crawl up in here and just go to sleep at night. I do have 2 other bedrooms, but I am not willing to use that part of my house. I'm not going to do that. We're going to have to figure out another place for her to sleep that's not going to cost us any money.
Melody Rose sticks to a monthly budget of $1,000. For her family of 4, it's more than enough money. But adding any further expenses could throw off her finances entirely.
My daughter called, and she's coming to stay for 2 weeks.
That's 5 more people using our electricity, 5 more people using our water, 5 more mouths to feed. I've got to use the same amount that I always do. I do have 2 other bedrooms, but I am not willing to use that part of my house.
But like, why? Like, it's not ruining your entire house. They're just going to be sleeping in there. And they're probably not going to use that much electricity because you've saved over $2,000. I think that your family coming in and visiting you, I feel like it'd be fine to spend the $5 of electricity and just let them sleep.
I'm setting
of staying
up
in your
this
bed.
tent for me and my family to sleep in. My daughter and her husband and kids can sleep in the house. We've done this before, so it's not a big deal. My family and I, we've slept in a tent for 3 months before our trailer got set up. It's kind of old news to us.
A lot of people would have, found a rental house or something like that while they were waiting. People were acting like, oh my gosh, you lived in a tent for 3 months? These are the same people who go pay to stay at a resort. I mean, why don't you just give me a $1 bill and let me burn it for you?
Home sweet home for the next 2 weeks.
My daughter's
But like, why? Like, living in a tent, I don't know where they live because it could be fine, but it'd also be insanely cold. If you had to use the bathroom, you'd have to walk outside, and I don't know if they had coyotes where they live or whatever. But also it's just not the most ethical thing to do. At that point, I'd just sleep in the car. If that was my mom and she said we had to leave and let my other sister's husband take the house, I'd just sleep in the car. Or they probably just don't even use their car because they had to save money.
lifestyle is very different from ours. Once she moved away, she moved off to a city, and she's wasteful. We use cold water, but my daughter has to have hot water. So we're gonna have to figure a way to heat it, and I'm not gonna let us turn on the hot water heater. Honey, we gotta find that old horse trough.
Okay.
Brandy is not gonna take a bath in our bath water. And you know
Why?
her, honey, after 4 of us have been in there, she says it's gross. You know how she is.
All right. Here it is.
But it has a big hole in the bottom.
Probably line this with plastic.
Let's take it around front. I think just right out here.
Okay.
This is gonna be great. I really think what we need to do is boil.
Yo, no shot they're gonna make her bathe in the horse trough outside. That's so messed, bro. If that was my mom, bro, I would just knife. Don't don't even stay at that point, bro.
Boil some water on a campfire so I'm not using my electricity from my stove.
Look who's coming. Yeah.
Grandbaby's here, grandbaby's here.
Yeah, buddy.
Hey!
Hey, guys.
Oh, he's precious. Grandma gets to hold him. I'm your new grandma. Phineas, hi. Hey, Hayden.
Wow.
Me and my mom are nothing alike. I'm like a city girl. She is a country girl.
You want to see where we're staying?
They don't use lights in the house. They use lanterns, for goodness sakes.
Look over on your left. See the tent? That's where we're going to stay. That's my new home if you get my bedroom for 2 weeks.
We would never go that far to save $1.
I got a big surprise for you. I know how you love taking hot baths and stuff. We got you a nice hot bath outside for y'all to take. We've been boiling water. See? We're trying to accommodate you where you'll be happy.
I feel like if someone were to tell that to me, I feel like that'd be an insult. You have to sleep, or we have to take a bath outside, and we heated up your water, and the water doesn't even look clean. But you have to go sit in a dirty, rusted horse trough with holes in it that has a plastic tarp over it. Hopefully, it doesn't have any holes, but we pulled it freshly from the garden.
Yeah, don't you like it?
Put his feet in there. He can take a nice bath. Dip him in there. Let him see. It'll be okay. See, he'll like it.
They weren't always that extreme. They used to just do little stuff, but all of a sudden it kind of got extreme. It's just kind of like almost a contest to see how much money they can save.
That'll keep it going the whole time for you, and there's a pot. You need more hot water?
You just dip it out.
Dip it up in there, boil it, and you can have hot water for the next 2 weeks. She knew what she was getting in for when she said she's coming for 2 weeks.
Hey, Mom, what are we eating?
Squirrel dumplings. Boys shot a couple of squirrels earlier, so squirrel dumplings frog legs too. They got some frogs. Nice plump ones. Honey, they pay good money for them in them fancy French restaurants. You get it for free. You ought to be happy.
I can't wait.
You might want to turn that big one. Look how pretty them look, girl. Are you going to be sick? Look at that. Him like squirrel dumplings. That's a boy after Grandma's own heart. Using your baby as a guinea pig. Guinea pig, we gotta try that sometime.
Thanks, it sounds kind of good.
I highly doubt my parents will ever change their cheapskate ways now.
She's literally crying, bro. That's terrible, bro. And her child was just born, so I'd probably go home if I were them. There's not even I just get a hotel at that point.
That they've adapted to it.
I don't think there's a limit at all to how far I'll go to save money.
All right, that was the extreme hillbilly cheapskate, and I hope you guys have a good day. See ya.